I've had this idea to create a Barbie themed wedding since I saw the movie, basically. It's just so good on so many levels. And it's just such a beautiful movie that taking that aesthetic and that influence from the movie and bringing it over to an event, a wedding day, whatever, it's just so fun. I always say this, but I feel like I'm gonna use this for like a styled shoot or something. I feel like that would be so much fun. And I also think Barbie is gonna have kind of an influence on weddings this summer. It seems like people are going to be gravitating towards like disco balls and color, and I just love that. It just makes me so happy. We're gonna start with this template that I found on Canva. I'm just gonna start with Barbie. Get rid of that. Also, I do watch the Just Trish podcast, and she always talks about how her wedding wasn't what she hoped it would be, and honestly, I've had this idea since she brought it up, but it would just be amazing to like have like a little micro wedding and just take photos that are like ideal, like that she really, really loves. That's kind of my dream one day. I mean, who knows? I kind of have taken inspiration about being a little delusional about things from her because it seems to work for her, so why wouldn't it work for me? You know, I did see the movie like 6 times in theaters. Before I went to see the movie, I actually went back and watched all of the old Barbie movies that I watched like in my childhood. My favorite one was Fairytopia, mainly because of Bibble. So I think I might want to take a little bit of influence from like the early 2000s Barbie movies and incorporate that into this as well, because I feel like that's really fun. But we'll see. We'll see what works. Since it's called Barbie the movie, I'm gonna call it Barbie the wedding, because that's kind of fun. I don't know, maybe that's dumb, but I'm gonna go with it. Now that we have our template, we're gonna start the movie. This girl is my absolute favorite. I'm obsessed with her, and I think everyone else is too. Everyone I've ever watched this movie with, which I made all of my friends watch this movie with me, is like, she's the cutest kid I've ever seen in my life, and it's true. She just kills it. I'm looking at all of their outfits to see if I see anything we can pull from, because they're just the outfits in this movie, ridiculous. So good. Having an invitation in the shape of Barbie worlds. Yeah, like that heart, and then that's like the names of the couple. So you could do a shoe like that with the little feathers. Those are very cool. Okay, and then we could do like a vintage blue car like in the background, or a pink one. We can always do a pink one. I feel like that's better.
Midge was Barbie's pregnant friend.
In case you didn't know, Midge is the director of Saltburn and also Camilla from The Crown. So, kind of an icon, really.
I love you guys.
When me and my friends were watching this, I was like, why is this the way we talk to each other? It's actually crazy. Okay, let's start with the invitation. There we go. Okay, so that'll be like the heart invitation. I think I want to do like a blue suit. We'll do 2 pink dresses and a blue suit as like the bridal party. That's so fun. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Ryan Gosling's suit from the red carpet. That's funny. Bring that over. Okay, yeah, that's cute for the wedding party outfit. And then I'll find the images of the car. That is so cool. And then they always have like really cute sunglasses in the movie, so I'm gonna find some sunglasses that I feel like would look cool. I'm not loving the way it's coming together. I feel like there's more elements I need to add. I love this. This is so cool. Wow. That's exactly the look that I have in mind. This like blue background. That's so pretty. Yeah, okay, I like this a lot more. Just takes one image to make it come together a little bit more sometimes. Let's see what else. That's really cool. Wow. A lot of these look like cool like Vegas weddings or something, which is really fun.
But he's gonna beat anyone off.
This is one of my favorite set pieces. The little emergency room. It's so cool. I think to connect it back to this part, it might be fun to do one of those neon signs that say "Till Death" in like pink. Something I really love about this movie though is it shows the weird dichotomy between being a child and having anxiety and literal thoughts of death. The like girliness and everything contrasting with the thoughts of death is like exactly what that experience was like. I think that's one of the main reasons I love this movie. One of the many reasons I love this movie, but I think that's probably number one. This movie looked like it was so much fun to shoot.
Could it be those irrepressible thoughts of death?
Hi, Barbie. I'm fine. A-okay.
It shows how disturbing it is to be in this like innocent, girly, glittery world, which you are as a kid, and then suddenly you're having thoughts of death, and it's really disturbing, and you don't know how to handle it. There's so many cool details in Weird Barbie's house that I'm obsessed with. My sister had this golden retriever, and it would do that.
There,
When she unbuckles the shoes, they have the little dots that are on the Barbie shoes. But I love the 70s influences for Barbie, and so I think we're definitely going to lean into that 70s look a little bit because it's just so cool, and I think it'll work really well with the colors like the pinks and oranges and just bright colors in general, and obviously the disco balls and the disco element that they have in the movie. So we'll have all of that together.
To a camper van.
Something we had to also incorporate is the camper van. I had a vintage VW bus photo booth at my wedding, and it was one of my favorite things that we did, and we could have that because it's just the camper van. Mine was named Bubbles. It was so cute. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. That's so cool. Okay, let's go back to Canva. We're gonna add some more from our ideas. It was like this, exactly. It was like a white camper van. I do wish less weddings leaned into that like farmhouse aesthetic. Same for interior design, but like weddings especially, like why does the farmhouse aesthetic have such a hold on the public? I don't understand it. Like that's truly the last thing I would ever use as inspiration for anything at all. Personally. These sunglasses are really cool. Barbie is also classic, like black and white photos and sort of 80s references in a way. I like that. And then we'll add the bus. And then for color palette, I'll look up. I think this one is the best for what we're doing. Yeah, I like that color palette. And then this is one of my favorite hotels in Detroit. It's very Barbie coded. I'll use that as one of the inspirations too. It's just so pretty. Overall, to fully bring a vision together, having the background not be a plain color is really helpful because the background helps set the mood of what you're trying to do. Yeah. And just going through, like I didn't like that color palette, so I got rid of it. Lots of creating an aesthetic and a mood board is not just adding things, but deleting the right things that just don't look right for what you're trying to do. This bar is in Detroit. It's in the Siren Hotel. And it's the tiniest bar ever, but it's so pretty. Back to the movie. I love the bow she's wearing. I'm just really into bows right now, like everyone else. It just is so cute. I can't be the only one that thought Girls Just Want to Have Fun was originally by Miley Cyrus as a kid, because I really did think that for a very, very long time. But it was on her album. It didn't say cover. It just said Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Miley Cyrus. It might be cool to also do like a little boat part of it. That would be really cute. Like imagine having a pink boat. So this is where we'll find the till death sign. And they're a little bit tacky. I find neon signs pretty tacky, but it kind of works because Barbie. Like Barbie's a little bit tacky and we love her for it. I feel like a neon sign is good for a wedding, but when people put them in their houses, I'm a little bit like, maybe let's not do that. But it really just depends. Sometimes if you do it right, you can pull it off. But that's with anything. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, I like that together. And then maybe this. Just kidding, don't like it. I want a background. Yeah, that's much better. It's a little, if you use a photo, even if you want it to be a color, you can just change it to the right color. It just adds a little more dimension. This makes it look a little bit cooler. Even if you just look up like film, like some film grain or something like that, and just change it to the color. I feel like next we should do like lean into the Western Barbie part of it. We can just have each Barbie aesthetic for each part of the day. So you have like the Western Barbie, the 70s disco Barbie, and then like the classic 50s, 60s Barbie. I think that's so fun. I love that. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Let's keep watching. This is my favorite outfit from the movie. It's just so cool. I wanted so badly to be this for Halloween. I ended up being Rita the Rat from Flushed Away. This movie also started me down an entire American Ferrera marathon. Like, I watched all of Ugly Betty, which is amazing if you haven't seen it. I watched Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, which I always wanted to watch, but was too young to watch at the time. Like, for some reason, I was like, this looks amazing as a kid.
He brainwashed your friends. He wants to control the government.
Is this what it's like?
It's time.
I'm ready.
Thank you. Here I go.
It's very subtle, but her hair flips in this are iconic. I think using this dance sequence might be kind of fun too. The blue and the pink and then the black. And the pink socks. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the Western Barbie portion of it. I'm so excited. It's my favorite outfit. Oh, I love this with the blues and the stars. That's so fun. Okay, the lighting is a little different now. It's a little later in the day. Some of the footage got corrupted. I don't know. So it left off at the Western Barbie board, so that's what I'm gonna go back to. I think something cool would be like a pink veil. This is so pretty. Also, the whole Western Barbie thing is very like Dolly Parton, which I love. I feel like it all works together. I just finished the Western Barbie board. I'm obsessed. I think it looks so cool. So these are the final boards. We have like 50s, 60s Barbie, which is so cool. I love that one. And like it almost has like Elvis influences in there, which is really fun. And then we have the classy like 70s disco Barbie board, which is so cool. I love it. And then we have our Western Barbie board, which is, I feel like, the most popular aesthetic that came out of the Barbie movie. I just like that it takes like 3 different aesthetics from the movie and makes it cohesive because it's all under one umbrella. I'm obsessed. If you happen to use any of these, please send them to me and hope you have a nice day.
Hi, I'm here to see my gynecologist.